10th, 2013. And this is a day which marks a major milestone for the ancient order of the Illuminati and the modern day Illuminati, as today, the capstone, if you will, has been placed on top of the One World Trade Center, now officially bringing its height to the symbolic height of 1776 feet. Now, if you're not familiar with who the Illuminati are or how this translates into the modern day Illuminati, this thing can be traced back to around this time in the year 1776. It was on May 1st when a man from Bavaria, Germany named Adam Weishaupt founded the Order of the Illuminati, and they considered themselves to be the enlightened ones, hence the name Illuminati. And it was the express aim of the order to overthrow all civil governments and to eventually form a one world government. And Adam Weishaupt believed that through his understanding of the occult and through his understanding through researching the ancient mystery religions, coupled with the fact that he had friends in high places like Nathan Rothschild of the Rothschild banking dynasty, that together they would be able to carry out the goals of the organization. And it didn't take long for the general population to become aware of this organization. In fact, the government of Bavaria published a document in the late 1780s which exposed the nefarious plans of the Illuminati, and they did so to warn fellow Europeans about this group. Now, did the bright lights of publicity just make them cower and just disappear from existence? Or did they, like cockroaches, scatter from the light and became a little bit more secretive, changed their names and their locations, and spread their tentacles out to various organizations, such as the Bilderberg Group, or the Trilateral Commission, or the Council on Foreign Relations, or sometimes by infiltrating or even setting up various secret societies, like the Freemasonic Order, or the now famous Skull and Bones Society at Yale University. Well, certainly there is a correlation between the ancient world and the new, which brings us to today, May 10th, 2013, where the One World Trade Center has just reached the symbolic height of 1776. Here's an article on that. I'll put a link
in today, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? Supposedly, a CNN reporter found Osama bin Laden, took a television camera crew with him, went into Osama bin Laden's hideout, interviewed him and his top leadership, his top lieutenants and colonels and generals in their hideout. This is a CNN reporter with a camera crew. And he came out and told everybody, within 3 weeks, Osama bin Laden is going to attack the United States and Israel. Now, don't you think that's kind of strange, folks? You see, because the largest intelligence apparatus in the world, with the biggest budget in the history of the world, has been looking for Osama bin Laden for years and years and years, and can't find him. A reporter from CNN and his little camera crew got in to Osama bin Laden's secret hideout and conducted an interview. If you don't believe me, tune into CNN. They're probably running it right now as I'm speaking. And if you believe it, you are one of the stupidest jerks that ever lived on the face of this earth. And whatever is going to happen that they're going to blame on Osama bin Laden, don't you even believe it. When in hell are all you people going to wake up?
destruction of the Twin Towers was Satan's declaration that the twins were gone and that the two had become one, as evidenced by the building of the One World Trade Center. The One World Trade Center's architecture represented an upside-down seed joined together with the right-side-up seed.
The Simpsons. You can see here there's a plane hitting a building that is on fire. This is Godzilla from 1998. The clock's pointing to 9/11. These two microphones are oddly held together in Gremlins 2. This was 1990. Terminator, Super Mario Brothers, Iron Giant, all these movies that were before 9/11, especially really close, like 99 and 2000, they started getting really bold with it. They even had a show at the beginning of 2001 called The Lone Gunman, and the first pilot episode was about a rogue terrorist flying an airplane into the Twin Towers, and it turned out the government knew about it and allowed it to happen.
Spirits. That's because the spirits reign in Washington. Washington is basically built to just be like this portal. That's really, and let me tell you something. That National Mall is really designed so that they can have spirits come up. That's really how they have this monolith or whatever they call it, and then they have this reflecting pool, and that reflecting pool is literally a portal for demons to come up. And I'll tell you,
Get ready to read all these words on this page without making a mistake. Look at the letter at the end and remember the sound it makes. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready.
King.
Yes, sound it out. Get ready.
King.
Sound it out. Get ready.
King.
What word?
Kit.
Yes, kit. Boys and girls, sound this word out. Get ready.
Seal.
What word?
Seal.
Yes, steel. Read these words the fast way. Get ready.
Playing.
Yes, playing. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready.
Kit.
Yes, kit. Get ready.
Seal.
Yes, steel. Get ready.
Playing.
Yes, playing. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Boys and girls, pick your reader up from under your seat. Open your book up to lesson 60 on page 153. Count of three, everyone on page 153. If the yellow paper is going to bother you, drop it. Thank you. Everybody touch the title of your story. Fingers under the title. Get ready to read the title, The Fast Way. We're waiting for one member. Thank you. Fingers under the title of the story. Get ready.
The pet goat.
Yes, the pet goat.
Right now, a new mystery surrounding One World Trade Center. For about a year, New Yorkers have reported hearing an eerie sound coming from the newly constructed building. They call it haunting, and it's got a lot of people talking. Rick Leventhal joins us now. So, Rick, you went down there. You did some investigative work. What did you learn?
Well, there's clearly a noise. It's not clear exactly where it's coming from. It's been dubbed the Wailing World Trade Center. If the wind is blowing hard enough from a particular direction, it can create a sound that some are calling eerie, haunting, even moaning. The whistling was first reported by the Tribeca Citizen on the day after Thanksgiving. A man who lives a couple blocks from the almost completed One World Trade Tower wrote a local paper and said he first heard the sound during Hurricane Sandy last year and assumed it would be eliminated when the building's framework was finished and the windows installed. Well, then last week in the middle of the night, the neighbor says the tower began whistling again with a slightly different two-toned cry, calling it unmistakable and very chilling. So here it is, and you can judge for yourself. Well, that was from last week. Now we have footage from last year shot by a woman named Jenna Pope. You'll see a police car with its lights on, but the noise you hear is not a police siren. It's pretty cool, right? I mean,
well, it's very eerie.
It is.
And people are, of course, thinking about all the lives lost there, the more than 3,000 people. Is there any connection there? I mean, what are we supposed to make of that?
Well, we reached out to the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, which owns and operates the tower, and a spokesman there tells me they're aware of the sound. The construction workers have heard it too, but there's no confirmation that the sound is coming from the tower itself. There are numerous buildings on the 16-acre site. You see some of them there. There's a transportation hub. Most of these buildings still under construction, and there's a lot of equipment down there, and there are still some open windows in some of the buildings, including One World Trade. Any of this could be helping to create a wind tunnel effect. The whistle is only heard on very windy days, and the spokesman suggests that as construction gets more complete, the whistling will likely fade away. But there is clearly a sound, and it's only heard when it's really windy, and it appears to be coming from One World Trade.
Wow, that is so eerie and haunting. Thank you so much for doing that report for us.
Sure.